Hasbro just keeps giving us tons of Iron Man love, and I am here for it. We finally have Happy Hogan, Jon Favreau, and we finally have the Iron Man Midas armor from Iron Man 3. Is this cool? Is this a cool set? Yeah. Do I have my issues? Definitely. But overall, I really like it. It's cool. It's finally nice to have a Midas Iron Man on the shelf. I knew it was going to happen when we got the Mark 7. I wish it would have been done a little better. I'll probably end up taking some paint to it at some point. I actually already kind of have. We'll get into it. Before we even talk about Iron Man, though, let's just talk about Happy, because he's basic. I am not someone to spend 10 minutes talking about a suited Marvel Legends figure. It is what it is. So, yeah, here's Jon Favreau as an action figure. The head sculpt is really nice. That likeness is great. I think his shoulder posture is really nice. He does come with a cell phone. I don't know how much detail you can really see on it. Like, I can't really tell exactly what's going on. I mean, clearly, like, it's, you know, pick up or hang up for a phone call, but I don't know if it actually has any words on it. He holds it really nice, though. I do see myself one day going on my display and just seeing that he's no longer holding it, and it just fell out of his hand. But yeah, it's a good size. It's nice to have a 1/12 scale cell phone, I guess. But yeah, you can be all like, Dave? Yeah, Mandalorian Season 3? We need to get all of the actors. I don't know. But yeah, he's a nice figure. He's nice. I don't know how many pieces he reuses, but I'm sure, like, definitely the arms are reused. I don't know about the legs, because they're actually pinless. He's actually got pinless legs, so it's really nice. But yeah, he's nice, man. I really don't have a lot of complaints. Oh, look, cell phone fell out. So yeah, just be mindful of that, because, I mean, the Marvel Legends, they're clicky, so that vibration's gonna maybe make his cell phone fall out of his hand. But yeah, his articulation, you can move his shoulders about that high up. Bicep, double, wrist moves in and out, in and out. The head, what's the connection like? It's actually on a dumbbell joint, so that means it could actually be a new torso. A lot of this could actually be a new suited body, for all I know. I can believe it. He's got ab crunch, which actually is really nice. Go back a little bit, forward, in and out, thigh swivel. Wow, there we go. Nice knee joint. Definitely kind of choppy, though, in the front, but it's all good. It's all good. And his ankles, you move up, down, a little bit of pivot. So yeah, man, it doesn't have a lot of paint on him. It's a pretty basic black suited Marvel Legends figure. I like it. Here, let's get that cell phone back in his hand. So yeah, that's my review of Happy Hogan. Not much to talk about, because it's just a Marvel Legends suited figure. I don't have a lot of Marvel Legends suited figures because, I mean, now granted, I love having Happy Hogan for my Iron Man collection because it's Happy Hogan. But also, Iron Man, this is what I'm here for. So yeah, this is just a redeco of the Iron Man Mark 7. If you don't believe me, boom, there you go. And you may be thinking, oh, that's so lazy. But actually, the Midas armor in Iron Man 3 is just a redeco of the Mark 7. That's basically all it is. When I say redeco, though, we need to talk about that deco, because, I mean, my biggest issue with it, because Midas Iron Man is supposed to have multiple shades of gold, and he has some silver highlights here and there. They got some of it. Here, let's just take 7 out here. You can see, like, on the thighs, I feel like there's a little bit of paint. You can see, like, some of it where it's sort of just the marbly plastic, and some where I feel like it's paint. He's got a little bit of silver on the knee there. On the chest especially, he's got a lot of nice golden paint. You can tell they painted the chest, and I really appreciate that. Like, the belly's just flat plastic. You can see, like, some color variation there on the hip. Like, there's definitely some color variation. Like, on the shoulder pad, the lower part of it. Is it not even in focus? It's probably focusing on Happy because he has, like, a real face. Get out of there. But yeah, you can see on the shoulder, it's got, like, a two-tone gold. But one thing you'll really notice is the head. The bottom chin is painted gold, but the faceplate is just cast in gold. It's supposed to be the same color of gold. I feel like it would have made such a difference if they just painted the faceplate, because I feel like the face on a figure is like a good 70% of the figure's look is just in the face, or just in the head, honestly. Because if a head sculpt does not look good, or it is not painted good, then the whole figure is just kind of ruined, honestly. Like, imagine if that looked nothing like Jon Favreau, you know? But you can see, man, it's definitely a contrast, and it's disappointing for sure. It's disappointing that they didn't paint the face. And another thing, too, they didn't even do the black in the mouth. I did that myself. I took a black Sharpie, I went in there real deep and then wiped off the excess, because they didn't even do that. It was just the gold. As you can see, most Iron Man figures do have that black in there. And this one actually has the painted golden face, and this one doesn't. So you can definitely see the contrast there. We got to get Happy out. He is totally messing up the focus. But yeah, man, that's really disappointing. I knew this figure wouldn't be fully painted, but I just, was hoping at least the face would. So yeah, I'm thinking at some point, if I get a nice gold paint that won't, show up all streaky and everything, I'll probably just repaint that whole face. Because it's dicey. It's a little dicey. It doesn't look horrible. It definitely looks the worst under like these harsh studio lights. It really does. But I mean, it is what it is. You can tell it's gold Iron Man. You can tell, right? Unfortunately, though, on the back, that's where they kind of gave up. He doesn't really have almost any paint at all. Yeah, I mean, I almost feel like they could have even done a better shade of golden plastic. I don't know. I'm just, it's not bad. I mean, if they could just paint the entire, new Marvel Legends Ultron all silver, why couldn't they just paint this guy all gold? I don't get it. But it's all good. It's all good. He comes with the basic Iron Man accessories. He's got the open hand with the repulsor blast, and he's got closed fists. You can see that's what he's got going. It's not bad. He's got another repulsor effect. So yeah, he comes with the stuffs that you would expect. He does have the same features as the Mark 7, where you can flip the brake flaps on his back. So that's really cool. Be careful not to break the brake flaps, though. That would be unfortunate. But yeah, you can flip those. He's got like the rubbery shoulder pads. He's got like the rubbery crotch, so he can get his legs kicked up a little bit further. I mean, his articulation's not bad. It's definitely one of the best 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Iron Man figures. Still do not have my Iron Man Mark III. Still do not have that one. So when I get that, I'll definitely do a review. And if it's not a full, old versus new comparison, I will at least compare it to the original Mark III. That will happen. But yeah, you can see the articulation. It's Marvel Legends Iron Man. That's exactly what it is. And am I disappointed? I mean, not really, because this is kind of what I expected. I didn't expect it to be perfect, but I'm definitely disappointed in the head. Because, man, they painted the chin, and they couldn't just spend the extra, fraction of a cent to paint his faceplate gold. Because that would have just made so much difference. I mean, I still like the varying golds, right? Like, the chest looks really nice. And the chest, in contrast to, the golden plastic, also looks really nice. He just needed a little bit more of that golden paint. That's the problem. But yeah, overall, pretty solid set, in my opinion. I can definitely see where some Marvel Legends collectors are like, this set is awful. I'm going to sell the Midas armor right away because I just need a Jon Favreau on my shelf. And I totally feel that. I totally get that. A lot of people sold the Disco armor, when that came packed with the War Machine Mark III. I get it. I definitely get it. A lot of people sold the Hot Rod armor when it was sold with Pepper Potts and Mandarin. I get it. Not everyone needs all these wacky armors. I love them. I love all the armor variants. I want as many armor variants as Hasbro will give me. But I see why it's not for everyone. If you want a Jon Favreau figure, set's solid. I feel like it'll go on sale. This set gives me one of those vibes where, I bought it at full retail price because I'm a shill and I just need Iron Man stuff in my life ASAP. but I can see it going on sale, 100%. I would be very surprised if this is a sellout set, you know. It is Target exclusive, so keep that in mind. It is Target exclusive. But literally the day I got this in the mail, I walked into Target and I found like 6 of them there. So keep that in mind. You know, not hard to find in stores. I got my pre-order very fast. I mean, that's how you do it. Like, you get the pre-order and then on the same day they're also in stores. That's how you do it. Walmart. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Shout out to the patrons of Patreon. You guys are awesome. Thank you all so much for your continued support. Alrighty, guys, there we go. There's my review of the Midas armor and Happy Hogan from Iron Man 3, the Infinity Saga line, I guess. See ya!